Beauty, glamour, you, irresistible loveliness.
Keep score. There's no way to keep score on. Hi, I'm Mike Wallace.
England, shit. My Lord and my Savior.
You can make the funniest looking people in the whole world.
Why do religions act like they got the one and only corpse of God? Don't they know that God is alive? And any way you worship is good by and by. 'Cause God is alive, God is alive, God is alive. God is the silence, God is the light, God is the way. You got love in your life. God is alive, God is alive. Talk of damnation, well, I'll be damned. Could you waste any more of my time than that? God is singing, there's a breeze on the stream. Oh, life's even better than the most heavenly dream. 'Cause God is alive, God is alive, God is alive. God is the silence, God is the light, God is the way. You got love in your life. God is alive, God is alive. Fire and brimstone, that's the talk of the lost. And they'll talk and they'll talk and they'll talk no matter the cost. I don't know why, but I'd blame it on fear. They think heaven is there, but it's supposed to be here. God is alive, God is alive, God is alive. God is the light, God is the way. You got love in your life. God is alive, God is alive.
Four, three, two, one. Hippie fiasco. Hippie fiasco.
Well, hello! Welcome to the Hippie Fiasco Rides Again show! I'm Hippie, and it's so great to see all of you. It's gonna be a fun night with lots of music and silliness. Oh, who knows what's gonna happen? Well, it's good that you're here. And so, without further ado, here he is, our host, Nathan Moore.
Thank you, Hippie. It's good to see you too. Now I'm all self-conscious. About how it was pointed out last night that Hippie and Baba sound a lot alike. I haven't even talked to you about that, Baba. How do you feel about that? You heard the rumors. They're saying you and Hippie sound a lot alike, and some people find that suspicious. God, look at this terrible hair. Are you kidding me? I got a hairstylist coming. Finally broke down and called in some outside help that are willing to come here in a socially distanced way, so I don't have to go to their place. God, did I get sun today, or is the lighting weird? Hey now! I can't tell what's going on. Wait, there's no weird filter on the thing. Wait, oh, I see maybe what's going on. No, that's not it. Oh, I see what's going on. Ha, there you go. Now, that's better. That's better. Way better. Now I look healthy. Had a couple of friends stop by for a second, and we just hung out for a little while on the back porch, socially distanced and everything. But God, when will that not be so freaking weird? I'm having trouble changing the camera. Why are you being so stubborn? Oh, it's not even. Are you kidding me? I lost a camera. One of my cameras isn't working. Wait. There you are. Oh my goodness. Where have you been? What are you doing? Where'd you go? Oh, did you see the comment? You could see it? You borrowed binoculars from someone else on the hill? What? You borrowed binoculars because why'd you feel safe doing that? Borrowing binoculars. All right. I'll quit talking to my camera and start talking to my camera. What's up, Ian? How's it going? Good to see everybody. Aaron, Moody, tech support. Friday night. It's Friday night. I had a little sip of whiskey. But God, when will it not be so weird hanging out together? I'm a mess. I'm a mess. 10 minutes with good friends, socially distanced. Still, I'm like, looking at everything they touch. Like, where? Even, they're outside, and I'm just like, all right, you can just throw that in a trash can. And then I go to throw something away a little bit later, and I'm like, where'd they touch it? Where'd they touch the trash can? I'm not sure where they touched the trash can. So I like reached way back, like someplace they never would have touched the trash can. Way harder to open from there, I found. Got it open. What on earth is that? When will I ever be released from that? Am I gonna? Oh my goodness. Do we all have to get shots or something for me to not feel like that? I hate it all. I hate every step of it. I'm not cut out for that part of it. I'm definitely cut out for being a shut-in, for being a recluse, for being afraid of the world. I to a certain extent. All that I can sort of handle, but not being able to handle being close to the people I love is painful. Ouch. But I won't talk about that all night. We did see the comet, though. But I didn't borrow the binoculars. Probably should have. We got upset here. We're going to go back up to the top of the hill tomorrow night with the binoculars. Apparently it looks really cool through the binoculars. I'm so glad I didn't put on the thinking music for all that. I would have just talked about all that longer. Go to Florida. Let's go to Florida. Let's just all go to Florida. What do you say? Road trip? We'll meet in Miami. A request for "I'm the Same." Man, see, it's songs like that that make me so excited that I'm doing this sort of silly but really fun for me karaoke experiment where I'm taking tracks I've recorded here at home and just pulling the vocal out and then singing to it. But songs like that will be really fun to do because there are some. One of my favorite parts about that song, besides everything else about that song, I love that song. Wrote it with Brian Elijah Smith, and we recorded it for the Dear Puppeteer record that he produced. And there's this, at the end, we chant the first couple of lines to every verse. At the end, the entire song is repeated in the outro. Every verse is referenced in a way that is just so, it was just magic the way it all unfolded. But it's so hard when I sing it alone because it's like the chorus is singing over top of it, then underneath comes this chant of the verses. And it's so good. Oh man, I can't imagine. And I have quite a few songs like that there's this overlapping vocal thing that is clutch. And when you're singing it by yourself, you're just like, I mean, once you all learn it and we play Carnegie Hall, you guys can overlap me. It'll be awesome. You guys will oh my goodness, the crowd, you guys, the orchestra will sing the chant of the verse. It'll be a lot of words. We'll hand out programs. It'll be fine. But you guys could do the chant. That would be sweet. And I'll just keep going. I'm the same. I've always been. I'll always be. I'm the same. I don't remember it. I'll remember it. Nope. Yeah. Red River, roll on by. Couldn't catch me if you tried. Lord, you get deeper every day. In a puddle, in a parking lot, in a field of forget-me-nots. Lord, they grow taller every day. I'm the same. I've always been. I'll always be. I'm the same. I've always been. I'll always be. I'm the same. One-trick pony in a one-horse town. Tried to change, they put him down. Some still talking about the day. I'm not the kind to reminisce. I'd rather be looking out like this. Eyes forward, head straight into the day. I'm the same. I've always been, I'll always be. I'm the same. I've always been, I'll always be. I'm the same. This used to be where I once grew up. Now it's the wind in a Dixie cup. But like they say, things change. And that is good when things are bad, but that is bad when things are good. Either way, I'm the same. Red River, roll on by. Couldn't catch me if you tried. In a puddle, in a parking lot, in a field of forget-me-nots. One-trick pony in a one-horse town. Tried to change, they put him down. I'm not the kind to remember. Always been, be looking out like I've always been. Be where I once grew up. Now it's the wind in a Dixie cup. And that is good when things are bad, and that is bad when things are good. Yeah, you guys chanting that while I just hold down the chorus. I'm the same. I've always been, always be. And it's going to be such a legendary night at Carnegie Hall. It's going to be multicam. There'll be microphones everywhere recording it. Oh, I can just see the camera shots through the crowd as you're all chanting the part. Whew, it's going to blow everyone's minds. They are not going to believe it. I can hear it. I can see it. Baba, can you see it? Can you see it, Baba? Oh, goodness. I can't see anything. Would someone please turn on the lights? Please. I cannot see anything. Oh, I don't know. Where's the light switch? I can't find the light switch. Where will we find the light switch? It's too dark. Is that it? No. Oh, excuse me. Oh! Wait, is this it? No, that's not it. That cut on a fan somewhere, I think. It cut on a fan, I think. Yeah, let's see. Oh, wait, there, you did it. Woo, I can see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely visualizing Carnegie Hall. Of course I am. Oh, my God, we're going to kill it. We're going to crush it. We're going to tear the roof off this place. They already painted the bullseye on it for us. Bam. Oh, yeah, it's going to be amazing hearing everybody chanting the verses at the end of I'm the Same. It's going to be so freaking epic. Maybe we can get Brian to come on for a guest appearance and play it with you. Oh, my God, this is going to be so much fun. Boy, Baba's feeling Friday night. Oh, wait. It didn't change. Oh, it's not working. That button is not working. Oh, there we go. Now I'm back to normal. Oh, good. What is going on? I have to add the other camera to the switcher. No, it's in there. It's included in the switcher. God, do I have to go in here and reassign this freaking key? It's cool. We got this. All right. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my button works. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. What TV cartoon am I now thinking of? What TV cartoon am I now thinking of? Bam, 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 bam. You got the yes, 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 we have a winner. Congratulations. The glory is yours. Tech support with the glory. God, I'm playing this thing out of tune just for you guys. Just for you. Just so it really feels like a Friday night out there. All right, my favorite moment of the show so far is the lights being out at Carnegie Hall and us trying to find the switch. Would have been really good if that little white circle wasn't spinning there. All right, I think I did see. All right, we last night we did requests just from Facebook. Tonight, it's Friday night. Anything goes. If there's something you want to hear, let me know. And if I miss you in the chat as it's going by, and you really want me to hear something or know something, say it again. I do have to. There's a different way to organize all of this stuff, the buttons. The green screen through it. I have a lot of new loops that I'm trying to figure out, but I think there's an easier way than the way I first set it up. Let's see what's in the request box, though. Goodness, there's some songs in here. I'm the Same. We can clear that. That's number 3. Sweet. Ooh, okay. Hardly Here. Oh my goodness, this harmonica. Got some gummy bear juice up in there. I need to YouTube how to clean I bet there's put them in alcohol or something. But the wood ones, they absorb that. If it's wood, it won't work. The wood expands and it gets weird. But some of these, maybe. Whatever they need it more than I do. Whatever they need, it's not always about you. Whatever they need, they can take it from me if they want to. Whatever they need, I'm hardly here. I'm hardly here. I'm hardly here. I'm hardly here. It's hard to speak. I'm not stuck in I am traffic. It's hard to speak. Give me a minute. It's hard to speak. And it's killing the planet. It's hard to speak. I'm hardly here. I'm hardly here. I'm hardly here. I'm hardly here. Baby, till I get back home and things can be the way we want. And everyone in that weird world can just move along. Move along, there's nothing to see here. Move along, there's nothing to see here. Move along, there's nothing to see here. more than I do whatever they need. It's not always about you, whatever they need. They can take it from me if they want to, whatever they need. I'm hardly here. 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 Baby, till I get back home and things can be the way we want. And everyone in that weird world can just move along. Move along, there's nothing to see here. Move along, there's nothing to see here. Move along, there's nothing to see. Here's another one, another overlap. Move along, there's nothing to see here. Move along, there's nothing to see here. Just move along, there's nothing to see here. Move along, there's nothing to see here. You know, and an untruer thing has never been spoken. There's lots to see here. I just got this from Mimi Naja.
Tell me, good people, what do you wanna know? Tell me, good people, how should it go? It's a plain and sane and simple melody. Means the same to you, means the same to me. It's a plain and sane and simple melody. Brings a song to you, brings some joy to me. Tell me, good people, what do you wanna know? Tell me, good people, how should it go? I see the children as they dance around, and I see their feet that barely touch the ground, and they hear and learn the chorus of the song, and they bring their friends to softly sing along. It's a plain and sane and simple melody. Means the same to you, means the same to me. It's a plain and sane and simple melody. Brings a song to you, brings some joy to me. It's a plain and sane and simple melody. Means the same to you, means the same to me. It's a plain and sane and simple melody. Brings a song to you, brings some joy to me. It's a plain and sane and simple melody. Means the same to you, means the same to me. It's a plain and sane and simple melody. brings a song to you, brings some joy to me.
Hippie Fiasco.
Yeah, how about that? How about that? I put out the call today trying to entice people to send me videos. I'm like, I feel like a big part of the show as it progresses and grows is going to be me curating stuff in the incoming. I'll curate the incoming and stuff I think is cool. Or fun in any way, I'll share. And the other thing I like to do for all you young budding filmographers out there, i.e. anybody with a smartphone, is I like making spontaneous videos. When we get the loops going and I start playing the electric guitar and we're getting all trippy and psychedelic, and then I have a whole palette of I'm like Bob Ross here with video clips that people send me of weird neon signs or sunsets or bugs or anything, and I can just hit between them. So send that stuff in. Send it to hippiefiasco@nathansland.com. Anything you got. Any artwork I can animate, any videos, just, in so many ways, people watching the show inspire me in really specific ways. From moment to moment, day to day. Not in some deeper, abstract sense, but very specifically. Like every now and again, I'll just get punched by some inspiration that comes from you guys. I didn't even know that was going to hit me in the head like that. That hurt. That's not funny. Here, there you go. Colored gloves. I like this move. I like taking my highlighter pen. I'll sit in here and do this for hours by myself, and just tap the gloves like that. Yeah, I can entertain myself like that. Okay, so I'm gonna try the new song that I wrote yesterday, that I debuted last night on the synthesizer, just because that's how I wrote it, was on the synthesizer. Just sort of trying this little synthesizer out, and just found this little hook on it and wrote a song, and that's how I sang it last night. But I'm gonna try to do it properly with a good old folk instrument here. I think I'll remember all the words. Each route I can't change. I'll always be changing. That's why you like me. But not too much. There's plenty of me I'll never be able to shake. This might not be what it ought to be, but it's you and me, and there ain't never been nothing quite like that. Come with me, and we will see where this drunk dart flying through the room lands on the map. We might hold on, we might let go, we might go wrong, we might not know, we might hold a million mornings in our arms. We might just hold the empty. We might just hold the empty. There's a farm in the country with a lily pad pond, where all our friends have gone just to be where they're from. And there's a city street where our friends all meet, just to feel the speed beneath their feet all along We might hold on, we might let go, we might go wrong, we might not know. You might hold a million mornings in our arms. We might just hold the empty. We might just hold the empty. No cause for alarm. There's more than enough to shake a stick at. There's more than enough to throw a brick at. There's more than enough to keep us calm. There's more than enough to zero in on. There's more than enough to catch the sun. There's more than enough to make a living. There's more than enough to give to everyone. This might not be what it ought to be, but it's you and me, and there ain't never been nothing quite like that. That's a little more like it. That's a little more like it. New song. God, I still have not found the song that I wrote like a month ago that I played on the show, and then a month later someone was like, hey, sing me that one song, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot I wrote that one. I forgot about that one. And I was like, yeah, that was a pretty good one. How did it go? I don't know. I could go back through the 180 some odd shows or whatever it is and try to find the one where I sang it. I got the words around here somewhere, but I don't know. How did it go? How did it go? Where did it go? Is it coming back? I don't know. Oh, come on. That was a perfect setup. I hit the button. I nailed it. The timing was impeccable. Boy, what if stand-up comedians were dependent upon technology? They would have some horrible nights. Oh, my God. Why wouldn't that button, why aren't you working? Supposed to go to the Taos Hum commercial right when I said that. Oh my gosh. None of these buttons are working. Why? Why? Even that didn't work. Unbelievable. What is going on? All right. You know, things have been getting a little weird lately, I gotta say. My technology has been, it's so cool when it all works, but there's so many moving parts that when one thing goes wrong, it causes this tragic chain reaction. I don't know exactly. I mean, sometimes I'm just comforted knowing that it's possible, that it worked once. Hey, it worked once, so no matter what happens, we can get it going again. And so many things have worked that I never knew were even possible. I'm like, I can't believe, not only is this possible, but it's working for me right now. And that's, pretty mind-blowing. On the other hand, I just reset the app. I thought it was out. I thought I had it. I'm hitting the button right now. Get me out of here. I'm stuck. I got something in my teeth and both of my hands are on buttons. I'm so stuck. All right. Are you doing the same kind of stuff over here? What's going on with that? Did that work? Oh, okay. All right. So I've faced this situation before. We've done this. Look at that. There's Josh's footage of NeoWise. You're about to see NeoWise in the comment in the bottom left-hand corner. and a shooting star. I think that's Venus on the right. There it is. It just popped onto the screen. Neowise. See that? That's in the sky now. We went and saw it tonight. Not nearly that vividly, though. That is pretty amazing. All right, Taos Hum. Let's see if this button works now. I just poured a little hot sauce on it. Yes, we're back. We're back. It's working. It's a miracle. I didn't even know this was possible. I'm so grateful. Oh, wait. No sound. Jeez Louise. My fault.
Taos Hum, make it stop. Hot sauce, Taos Hum, make it stop. Hot sauce, Taos Hum, make it stop. Hot sauce, Taos Hum, make it stop. Hot sauce.
The Taos Hum Make It Stop hot sauce is made from a variety of fresh peppers that are grown by the good folks at Walking Trout Farm. Fresh peppers are hand harvested, sorted, destemmed, and some are roasted over an applewood fire. The fresh and roasted peppers are blended with local wine vinegar with a touch of salt right there in Taos, New Mexico. Their hot sauces highlight the flavor of each individual pepper, never masked or overpowered by dehydrated onion, garlic powders, or other flavors. Their small batch production process and locally derived ingredients separate them from so many other hot sauces that are available today. Get you some Taos Hum.
Make it stop. Hot sauce, Taos Hum.
Make it hot.
That gasp.
Hot sauce, Taos Hum.
This gasp. That's my favorite part. I can't even do it. It's like, it has to be an inhale.
Make it hot.
And then the Taos Hum. Has anybody ever experienced the Taos Hum, Taos, New Mexico? Have you ever experienced that? Sorry, I got it. We're cool. We're good. This scene seems to be everything's working fine. Everything's fine. I just love breaking rules, and that's cardinal rule number 1. Never admit when something's going wrong. That's like rule 1. That's radio 101. Never admit when something's going wrong. Nobody knows, and it's true. And I even listen to other people, and they start admitting when they're doing something wrong, and I'm like, no, don't do it. Nobody would have known if you hadn't started talking about it. It's a really important rule. I still am convinced I can break the rule like nobody else. I'm still convinced it's unique when I do it. I'm such an idiot. But I think deep down underlying that is some conviction asserting itself as I bitch and moan. We're here making lemonade after all. It's the whole freaking name of the show.
Yeah.
Lemons.
So, are you
Lemons.
persuaded?
Lemons. Lemons.
Lemons.
Lemons.
Sour to the
Lemons.
people. That's our slogan.
Sour to the people. That's what I wanted to hear. Sour to the people. All right, I'm riding the ride now. You got to be this tall to get on this ride. Hi, I'm on it. Let's go. Whee! Said the snail on the back of the tortoise. Off to the hippie fiasco show. It's always going right. That's exactly it, Pamela. You win. The glory is yours. What should we do? It's Friday night. I don't know. My game has been So, O'Grady says, "Where can I find your last song?" You mean the last song I sang? That I just wrote that yesterday. So, you just found it. This is where to find it. But I do think that the show holds water on the replay. I don't think it's just an interactive thing. I try to keep the stuff fresh enough, getting into a rhythm of having videos in rotation and stuff, and then they sort of fade away eventually and new crop pops up. But I always try to line the hills with gold in here in some real way, substantive way. Gosh, did I save that meme last night? I saw a really funny meme about big words last night. For the win. Choose thy love added to the request line, huh? Let's go see what's going on down here. All right, this is the move. Oh, really? Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I'm starting to see what it wants me to do. I don't agree. I think it should do what I want it to do. Don't you hate like the seat belts that beep at you till you put them on? That's the rub right there. That's just not okay. It's not okay. You're my car. You're my car. Shut up. I'm driving through a field right now with my fishing pole. There's no other car for miles. Who are you to tell me to put... You're my car. How did this voice get into my car? Beeping till you put your seatbelt on. That's... Oh, I forgot I was in here actually doing something. Looking at the requests. Oh, you know what I've always wanted to do is whenever we step into Discord, and please do me a favor if you're in Discord, and for those of you just tuning in, Discord is this really cool chat app, and you can integrate your own code and stuff into it. So our friend Andy, tech support, has been creating these bots, or this super bot, Percy, our dog Percy. He's in here. He fetches the lyrics to songs. He takes requests for people, and when I call him, he brings me the requests that they bring. Now, if you're in Discord, please do me a favor whenever you're watching the show, and if you see a request by somebody on Facebook or YouTube, do me a favor and add it to the request channel for me so that all requests from all places will show up in the chat. That would be super sweet. And for everybody watching, you should definitely join our Discord. It might not always be fun during the show if you're just watching on your phone or something like that, but it's also a place to hang out anytime. It's our little growing porch on the internet. And in here, Percy is always playing the radio in here. Let's hear what he's playing. From all places will show up in the chat. Oh, he's playing tonight's show, the audio. For everybody watching, you should definitely I should disconnect. All right. See, I just connected to this voice channel so I could hear what's going on in there. You can have video chats in these rooms with other people, and it's super fun in here. So Percy's really so fun. In fact, he did such a good job bringing me those requests, so I'm going to say, good boy. And throw him a bone. See? And if you want to meet Percy, you can say, here, boy. And a random picture of Percy will pop up in the chat. Aww, with Boo. Such a sweet one. Okay, back to these requests. All right, we can clear hardly here. Nowhere from here to go. All right, it's been a while. And like that. And like that. You know, one thing I've been noticing lately is when you get these sound packs for film editing and for trailer making and commercials and movies, and you buy these sound packs and you get like hundreds and hundreds of sounds. So many of them are ominous. They sound ominous. It's all like explosions and like industrial metal on metal, but it's more common than you would think. Like every big logo, corporate logo is accompanied with underneath, even if you don't hear it, even if it's like happy music on top, underneath there is some dark, scary sounds. And I hear them in isolation when I'm making these things and I'm going through them looking for something to add to the thing. I'm just like, oh, I feel like I'm in a horror movie half the time. Y'all should know that those sounds are in everything. In isolation, they're like a horror movie. I don't have a conspiracy attached to this. These are just the facts. The sounds. I could play them for you, but I just did a pretty good job impersonating them, I have to say. All right, nowhere from here to go. How should we do that one? All right. See you on the other side. Wish me luck. Well, there's nowhere from here to go. There's no place I feel like staying. Perhaps I've accomplished my goal, but I got no home and it's cold, I ain't playing. I sat by while the burning man burned. Rolled by the houses, it's never my turn. I cracked jokes like eggs on the head of my dog. Now I'm looking for work, held at bay by the fog. And we both know that it's all ready. We both know my eyes are a little closed. We both know that I'm just tired and no one like me has ever froze. I just laid down beside one too many who will never know me at all. And now I leave as lonely as autumn leaves fall. And there's nowhere from here to go. And I haven't been a million times where my flag has not been planted, where I haven't lived a million lives. I even slept when the world wept its soul, and everyone just settled in behind their eyes. I was riding on a train burning coal, not prepared at all for my surprise. With my 2 feet, 2 hands and all, step out onto the sidewalk, stretch a wet finger for the wind. Listen out to hear my call. I've held tight against all the bargain sorrows, and I hollowed out a man for her to fill. Now I'm getting restless in these deep breaths I borrow from the quiet of these dead rolling hills. Hey, save one for the kid from Virginia. Roll one for the ladies at the March of Dimes. Take one last look from my waking and steal away with my victorious rhymes. I sat down to a game of cards with the four winds. I'm telling you, none of them could deal worth a damn. And I was feeling so lucky up till then. Come around to me and I couldn't even find my hand. Couldn't even find my hand. Yeah, there's nowhere from here to go, but poured from my eyes at the speed of light. The ground beneath me shaking, and I'm as still as the stars in the night. Oh, November, you're so funny. I bet I won't even recognize you in the spring. No, I bet I'll be there with my honey, dripping all over everything. Nice request. Yeah. Good Vec.
turned up unexplained voices on the tape. It seems that recordings made with no apparent input have turned up unexplained voices on the tape. It seems that recordings made with... Now, these experiments started not on tape recorders, but on paper.
Oh yeah, here's Richard Adams. Terrible. What? Oh God, no. What is happening? Whoa, that's not right. Where are you? Why? Why? What's... Oh, you're using you. Why? Though. Let me ask you that. Let me ask you this. Why? What is going on? All right, Dorothy, knock my shoes. Take no place like home. That's not it. Well, that's certainly not it. What's going on there? Oh, wait. No. Oh. No. Yep. That's true. Oh, goodness. Why on earth? How about now? What are you all about? What do you do? Oh, is that what you do? Let's see here. Sort of, maybe. Maybe we're in there. God. Why is the light is different or something? Oh my God. Oh, where'd I go? Oh my goodness. What's different? Nothing's really different. Oh, God. Technology's being such a punk today. Ah. Buck up, little campers. Come on. You got this. Hey, Dark Czar, what's happening? Nailed it. Nailed it works. We still got nailed it. Hey, as long as we got nailed it, we'll be fine. Hippie, can you fly through? Is everything okay with you? What's going on? All right. All right. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. All systems go. All systems go. All right. All right. Hippie's working. How about the train? Do we have the train? Is the train in working order? All right. There we go. Oh, I even heard the train whistle. That was nice. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better. Even though this is some bad green screen action going on here. So unprofessional. I mean, this is just ridiculous. What did I tune into? Barbara? What am I watching? Barbara, will you come in here and cut this off for me? I need you to come in here and cut it off. Why can't you cut it off? I don't know. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if I like it. I'm thinking maybe I don't like it. I don't know, but just come in here and cut this off for me. Barbara, don't sit down. Barbara, don't sit down. No, do not pick up your flute. Please, Barbara, do not pick up your flute. Oh, goodness. Well, all right, actually, that does sound pretty nice. Oh, you really can't play that thing, Barbara. Love you, Barbara. Well, thanks, man. Boy, the nerd in me really just wants to figure this green screen situation out. What is going on with that? I know. I'm here. It's cool. Don't you want to know though? You want to know too, don't you? We can fix that. Don't do that. It's always when I think I'm going nowhere, I find myself at home like I never knew. Always when I find someone that makes me wonder, when I fall in love, will it be with you? It's not always in my wallet, it's not always in my hair, but it's always morning in New Orleans somewhere. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My last car spilled on the sidewalk. Now I'm walking another life. Last thing I want right now is more music. Checkpoint Charlie's okay, I'm fine. And then some brilliant music fills the air. Ah, it's always morning in New Orleans somewhere. staying halfway now between the madhouse and the zoo. I'm awake with one eye closed to the things in me I see in you. It's almost like I've died and gone there. And it's always morning in New Orleans. It's always morning in New Orleans. It's always morning in New Orleans somewhere. Woo! That was fun. Okay, so what's different? The one thing I know that's different from last night when we didn't have this weird stuff going on. We had a little weirdness right around me, but not like that. I was wearing a red shirt. Don was all about it. Red shirt. I mean, John Dodson. Don, who I call Don from now on. He called out the red shirt. But maybe the red shirt was magic. Maybe it was reflecting light in such a way you wouldn't believe, like strange things happen. Like when you blast the green with bright light, it'll the light will bounce back, bring some of that green with it, and put green on you. Lighting is such a trip. And when you really, really start studying lighting, which I haven't, but I've read like the first chapter, that's what I do with a lot of things. When you start studying lighting, it's pretty fascinating how almost identical it is to studying music. It's all waveforms. And you're basically, when you're EQing music is the same thing as like color correcting. In fact, the dials and everything and the numbers and the way it can even be depicted is identical as like waveforms of blues and reds and greens or lows or mediums or highs. It's a trip. I remember like one of my first I don't even know what you would call it, a revelation. It wouldn't be one of my first revelations though, but one that like sort of stuck with me, and it was in college. So it was really, taking philosophy classes and poetry classes and stuff. And at one point I had this idea. I was like, you know what? I would go to all these classes, and I felt like I was learning the same thing over and over and over again. Every class was just telling me the same thing, but in a different language. It was like there was one skeleton that I needed to know, and then you put different clothes on it. And it was a young thought, but I just was really like, yeah, and I never forgot thinking that. And then, even as I get older, I haven't really necessarily disproved that yet. And when I just got into studying lighting a little bit and seeing how remarkably similar it is to music and stuff like that, I was like, yeah, it's like you have to learn this one body of knowledge. It's probably math. It's probably math. Math is pretty fascinating. Possibly the language of God. If it's the person that probably has come closest to figuring out or uttering God's name was probably a mathematician. In fact, it was probably Francis Collins, who is from Stanton, Virginia, right here where we are. And he headed up the Human Genome Project, and he mapped the human genome. And that might have been the name of God. First, who knows? That sounds like it might have been the name of God that you're not supposed to say, maybe. Interestingly enough, he's also a pretty devout Christian and one of the world's top scientists. He's now, and this is one of the few saving graces of comfort for me in terms of today's politics and the pandemic and stuff like that. Francis Collins from Stanton is head of I've shared an article with him recently. He's up there in the administration's health panel, head of the health something, and he's very involved. So I know that he's a real person and that he cares and that he's a good man. And he's from here, and if he doesn't do right by us, we'll give him all kinds of grief. So Thank you, Francis. Okay, so we were talking about why this is going on with the green screen. All the lights should be the same. And I definitely didn't move them. Everything's just a little, everything's been working hard all week. They just want to unwind tonight. They just want to, take a load off. They don't want to work. They just want to be. And so I should quit giving all you guys such a, sorry, green screen. I know, man. You've been crushing it. You're great. I know. Monday is just right around the corner. Monday will come out swinging. I hear you. I'll be that right there. You'll probably put me to shame Monday. You'll probably be like just perfectly crystal clear, and I'll be sitting here like my foot hurts. I don't feel like singing. I don't know. Put on new strings on my guitar. Oh, God! Whoa! Jesus! It's Friday night. That's not okay. Jeez. Don't even think about doing that. Don't try this at home, kids. These people that you are watching tonight are trained idiots. Trained idiots. I resemble that remark. I don't know what song I'm playing. This isn't really even a song. I'm just playing. Thinking of what song I should play. Hey, Steven, what's happening? Sorry, we were just, excuse us. Yeah, welcome to the show. I feel like we should all put our clothes back on. I guess I could look at the request if I'm struggling for inspiration. What's going on? What am I about to reveal this time? Oh, no, that's not what I thought. That is definitely not what I thought would happen. Wait, hold on. Oh, no, we're doing this again? This is terrible. Oh, my God. I've never been in such relief to be in the vortex of some endless tunnel hurtling through space to nowhere. Zero atmosphere, no gravity. I'm just like, I can breathe. I can just relax. All right, what's going on in here? What's the request situation like? Let's look at it. Here, Percy, bring me like a cartoon. Okay, safe. Reverse blue line? What is that? What is reverse blue line? Choose thy love. Is Tom still with us? Reverse blue line. I'm dying to know. Am I supposed to make that up? There's an incoming answer. All right, let's... You know what? I wrote that song on ukulele. Might as well. It's the very first ukulele I got. It's gifted to me by the bass company here in town. I played it every time I came into the store. All right, maybe we don't want to be in the tunnel, though. Where do we want to be? I don't know. That's a one giant crow right there. Got it. Did you guys ever see the God, where would that be? God, I just searched my computer for crows, and why I have so many files with crows in it. Well, get out of here. What? There's so many crows. Wait a minute, that doesn't say crow. You ever get that feeling you're searching your computer and it's like, all right, here it is, and then here's a million other things too. And you probably see it, you're like, oh, that's what I want. And right as you go to click on it, a million other files appear that like just have a C and an R and an O and a W in them. Like, no! I should really aim my show at geeks. God, what? See, my problem is once I start looking for something, by golly, I'm gonna find it. And if it's gone, I'm still looking for it. I'll never relax. I just can't calm down. Like, yeah, I don't even need it anymore. But where is it? Where could it possibly be? Would it be in random YouTubes? It wasn't a YouTube, but would it be in there? Hey, interns, where'd you guys put the video with the birds at Walmart? Remember with it looked like Alfred Hitchcock or something? What folder is it in? They probably aren't even listening to me. They do not give a damn. These interns are the worst. They're literally the worst. They're back there. Didn't even respond. Okay, I screen grabbed it. So would that be in a folder? Oh man. Why didn't I call it crows? Still rebooting, huh? That's a nice iPhone buckle you got there. Okay, I can't even believe I'm still looking for this. Oh, there's a folder in here called This Just In. What are these? Oh my goodness.
Wear a mask.
Oh. All right. My goodness. Well, you just maybe won't get to see it. I'm just not okay with that. I want to know where this freaking thing is. Birds. I'm searching birds. All right, you were relaxing at first, but now you're driving me crazy. Birds. Oh, why do I have 120 things called birds? God, I hope it's the bird. Oh, wait. No. Here, maybe this will hold you over, though. There's some birds. Oh, I'm not going to find it. All this for nothing. Maybe it's for the best. Maybe I've built it up so much now that there's no way it would be satisfying even to find it. But that still doesn't free me from where the is it? Oh my goodness. Oh, that's one horribly out of tune ukulele. Plan B. His tenor guitar Willie T. Taylor gave me. Oh my God, the green screen looks so janky. I can't even. Dying to know why. Dying to experiment with that. I could just go to a video and I'm so glad I caught that. You would have seen me crumble. There's no easy way to say it. No way to say it right. We'll be talking all day, late into the night, and in the morning we'll come to see the light. Better for knowing, worth the fight. 'Cause I love you, and love's growing too. Makes me wanna grow old for the first time with you. So let's have it. Come on, let's be true. Choice words, we both got a few. 'Cause we're both of us missing things the other needs. We're both of us twisting some nights in our sleep. We're both of us finding sometimes it hard to breathe. We're both of us nervous, sometimes even at ease. But if I know something, then let's give the devil's voice. Choose thy love, love thy choice. And then no matter the army's doubt deploys, we'll fight together and win our joys. We'll fight together to win our joys. Big ending. Oh, nice request. Thank you for that, Tom. Welcome to the show, Andrew. Good to see you, buddy. Friday night, you right about that? Yep. Yeah, you right. What's that mean? Should we fire up the electric? What's going on? What you want? You want to see some puppets? You here for some puppet action, man? You want some puppet? Some sweet puppets? What you looking for? Splat. Here's Splat. Splat. Oh, you're welcome, Tom. Thanks for asking for it. Appreciate it. I do have this guy out now and in tune for the most part. So yeah, well, all right, let's fire up the electric. What should it be? I should do some fire up the electric music though. Let's. How about? They're all sort of fun. All right. I got a plan. I got you. Come at you. All right. Here, let me get my boxing gloves here. Hey, wait a second. Those aren't my boxing gloves. My boxing gloves are yellow. I'm just trying to get drunk enough to cry. I got these tears lodged inside. Sober, they've been clouding up my eyes. Trying to get drunk enough to cry. Trying to get high enough to fly. Leave the cold, cold ground behind. I'm soaring, sure be soaring in the morning. I'm just trying to get high enough to fly. Everybody, so if you feel a little something on your shoulder, don't worry, it's only me getting older. I'm good company. Oh yeah, everybody. Trying to blend in, I'm sticking out. Leaving, they leave a little doubt. Maybe you could tell me what that was all about. Just trying to blend in, sticking out. a little dark cloud up against the sky, minding my own, just floating by. Lately this town has been a little dry. Well, I'm a little dark cloud up against the sky. So if you feel a little something on your shoulder, don't worry, it's only me getting older. I'm good company. Yeah, if you feel a little something on your shoulder, don't worry, it's only me getting older. I'm good company. I'm good company. I realized I don't know why I got so comfortable sitting back in the chair, not really working the microphones, but hey, it would have been completely different if I had, so take that, eternity. Oh my goodness. My guitar stand fell somewhere in the course of things. I think the green screen did that. I just want to say, I know that tonight was the night that MTV was tuning into my show to scout me out, and both interns quit like right before I went live. It was ridiculous. I mean, pure emotion. There's no logic. It was just pure emotion. They both stormed out. Well, I mean, they gleefully chased each other out, but I mean, super hard to find good help. I put up a sign in my backyard looking for other volunteers willing to intern. One showed up, volunteered. I said, okay, this sounds great. This could really work. And he took my walnut and ran back out through the screen door hole. Ran up a tree, just straight up a tree with my last freaking walnut. And that walnut, not only, and he thinks it's just a walnut. That walnut meant something to me. And it wasn't funny. And I mean, he comes in like, oh yeah, I saw your sign, and I got some spare time these days, and started going through like what seemed like good qualifications or whatever. And I said, okay, well, let me just get a pen. And I turned around to get a pen, and in that time took my walnut, ran through the hole in the screen door, straight up a tree. I had to take it back to Percy and Pip, saying that they actually are not the worst interns of all time, that we have a new contender. His name was Felix. And now you know the rest of the story. That's a cool sound. Oops. Oh, I did it wrong. Never tell them that. Rule 101. Nobody knows. You meant to do it. Act like you meant to do it. Every step, every time, act like you meant to. Am I saying this out loud right now? Oh my God, I'm saying that out loud right. Oh my God. Sure, they're flattered now by imitation. Sure, they redefined outside the lines. Sure takes a while to get a reputation. You should have seen them the first 1,000 times. Sure, they're doing backflips on the high wire. Sure, they're on the trapeze almost flying. Sure, they're up there leaping lines of fire. But you should have seen them the first 1,000 times. 1,000 times the magician broke his thread. 1,000 times the poet made no sense. 1,000 times the painter seeing red. Whoa, 1,000 times I'm telling you, 1,000 times. Sure, she dances graceful as the sunsets. Sure, she's up there up against the moonshine. A perfect pirouetting silhouette. But you should have seen her the first 1,000 times. 1,000 times the magician broke his thread. 1,000 times the poet made no sense. 1,000 times the painter seeing red. Whoa, 1,000 times I'm telling you, 1,000 times. 1,000 times the magician broke his thread. 1,000 times the poet made no sense. 1,000 times the painter seeing red. Whoa, 1,000 times I'm telling you, 1,000 times. Take it, John, my piano tuner. Do you think you play a little passage at the end of it? You know, Andrew, your post today made me doubt whether or not I should install this bat house. I do have a bat house to attract bats, to take care of the bugs. I don't know now. I'm starting to doubt that that's a very good idea. I'm right about that, right? Thanks for the new information. Buzzed 5 times, way too close. That's disturbing. That's really, ugh. I just hate everything about the idea of that. I'm like, I literally have a bat house waiting to be installed. I got the ladder moved. Now we got somebody that needs bats. Guess I could always go into business if I don't care for them. Bats are rad. See, I don't know. Jerry's out. We're taking a poll here. Hippie Fiasco rides again. I heard bat soup was pretty good last night. That's what they said. I wanted to know more. I was intrigued. I was like, really? How good? How good is it? Oh, goodness. Good morning, star screwers, moon chewers, horn blowers. Looky what grew, what seed took hold. Spring peepers, deep sleepers, the tiny grain of a true believer's been planted by a toe. Let's get this show on the road. Giddy up. Don't look down, I'm letting go. Full speed ahead on a rollaway bed. Whoa. I owe you an explanation. I leapt beneath your tree, but you were just about to reach. I slept beneath and dreamt about us falling and landing in a sentence right at the writer's feet. Giddy up, don't look down, I'm letting go. Full speed ahead on the rollaway bed. We sat a while at the end of the rainbow. What they say isn't true. Still, there's something you don't know. From the sheets we made a sail and waited for the wind to blow. Now we're hopping north and back and forth on our own little tornado. Giddy up, don't look down, I'm letting go. Full speed ahead on a rollaway bed. Whoa, there you are. Whoa. Ah, yeah. Oh no. I hit a button on my looper and it just, all the lights lit up. I've never seen it happen before. This is so amazing. Oh man, I want to thank Comedy Central for tuning in tonight. They're checking out the show. I've never seen that happen before. Hey, am I saying this out loud? Oh my goodness. right, Ezra Lip, I want you to play that bed. Play a bed. We're gonna break it down. Here's Ezra Lip playing a bed. Ezra Lip playing a bed. Showing this gold. Oh, dude. Almost had it. Soul sailors, heart tailors, prisons of the mind bailers. Cuddle up, this puddle's got room for everyone. Show enders, mind benders, garden rose and legal tenders. Someday we'll look back and say, oh, what a run, giddy up. Don't look down, I'm letting go. Full speed ahead on a rollaway bed. Whoa, whoa. I hear you. Yes. You got it. You got it. You got this. Lift me up. Lift me up. Oh, it's so good to see everybody out there. Oh, it truly is.
Paga de trap e não sabe mentir.
the change they put him down. Some still talking about the day. I'm not the kind to reminisce, rather be looking out like this. Eyes forward, head straight into the day. I'm the same, I've always been, always be. I'm the same, I've always been, yeah, always be. I'm the same. This used to be where I once grew up. Now it's the wind in a Dixie cup. Like they say, things change. And that is good when things are bad. And that is bad when things are good. Either way, I'm the same. I've always been, I'll always be. I'm the same. I've always been, I'll always be. I'm the same. I've always been, I'll always be. I'm the same. I've always been. I'll always be. I'm the same.
Oh yeah, that's from Dear Puppeteer. I am the same. We had to hear the record version. We sang it earlier and talked about how cool it's going to be when we play Carnegie Hall for the orchestra to be doing the chanting of the verses at the end. And yeah, hearing that and seeing that did not deter me from that conviction whatsoever. It's going to be great. All right, so let's see. What do I have here? Monday night at 8:00, we are going to be doing another edition of OK Google It with my dad. OK Google It. Yeah. Monday night, 8:00. OK Google It. Yeah. Gonna be fun. Here's Handmade Moments.
Oh, you see, take my money, I got nothing. It ain't funny. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. got the best of me. I'm still running free. You ain't got the best of me. You ain't got the best of me. I'm still running free. I'm still running free. Yeah, so hard, baby. So much fun. Policia, take my money. I got nothing. It ain't funny. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah, have a great day, nailed it.
Oh, I love that so much. He's my
Baby. Have a great day, we love you.
been thriving off his mojo all week. Yeah. Well, gosh, I look at the time. Really got away from me. We're after the 2-hour mark. What's going on? How'd that happen? It's because everything went wrong. I just want to say that I know that TNT was watching my show tonight, scouting it out, looking for some new stuff, and my hair's a mess. The interns quit right before the show went on, and then there were so many technical difficulties, and I don't know. Maybe you should tune in another night, and maybe this time don't tell me that you're going to watch. Okay, please just promise me you'll watch one more time, and not tell me that you're going to watch. I just don't thrive in that with that kind of scrutiny. It's not what I'm best at. So please watch again. This same and having all three of you, MTV, Comedy Central, and TNT, all watching on one. I mean, it was just bound to be a disaster, bound to be a fiasco. There's just no way that could work. They just gotta watch. They gotta watch me dance when I don't know they're watching, and then you just see me dance. Then I'll tell you what, moves like you wouldn't believe. But we need to find ourselves a leaving song is what we got to do. We have that task ahead of us now. If I've missed anybody in the chat, I apologize. Some people step in and step out, and I miss them. Don't get to say hey. I got a green screen mystery I've got to solve. I got work to do. I got stuff to do. Chicken and rice, huh? It's a network night. Yep. They're scouting the new talent. Yeah, I got emails from each of them. And I was like, oh gosh, and one after another. Like, well, Friday night we will be watching, and I was excited, of course, at first, but then, of course, on the very day, the interns just completely go on strike. They're on strike. They didn't just storm out there. I just ran upstairs during that video, and they fashioned signs, and they have a picket line. I had to cross the picket line to go to the bathroom and get more ice. It's ridiculous. And the funny thing is that all right, I might have told them to do a lot of things. Maybe I'd asked them to do too many things. But the thing is, they didn't do one of them. They didn't do one of them. So what are they complaining about? They didn't even do them. Like, maybe I asked too much. That's what they're saying. You ask too much. But the thing is that even though that might be true, they didn't do any of it. So get out of my way. I got to go to the bathroom. I got to pee. Out of here. Chicken and rice. Oh, we got a second emotion from the gentleman from California. And second emotion for a chicken and rice leaving song. Here on this Lord of our Father 2020, July. Oh, see, I got to look at my computer even in that sentence. And then I need to get glasses. I don't even know what it says. July 18th. I'm winging it here. We're just making this up. If it's actually July 13th, then put this in the archives and stick it away for 5 days and pull it back out then. If it says the 16th, God, now I'm confused. I just confused myself. I had a funny idea, but I don't think it came out right. I think I just said all of that wrong. Well, I'm pretty sure the WHSV Channel 3 Harrisonburg, you're still with me, right? Right? Come on. You know one when you see one. Glasses are real. I've needed glasses for years. I just move things around instead of getting them. But I've needed glasses for years. I'll never forget the last time I got an eye test. See, I don't even have a car anymore. But back when I used to drive and stuff, and I had an eye test at the DMV, and I was squinting so hard, and I could barely see it, and I was guessing on every single one. I guessed. And then I looked up, I came out of the thing, and she gave me the funniest look. I'm terrible at impressions, but she was just like, okay. She looked at me like a dog watching TV, and then was just like, okay, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it was because of the way I said everything, or I missed quite a few, and I sounded really questionable on the rest. I don't know, but the look was perfect. It told me that, like, in a year or two from now, I'm not going to be able to get away with that. Like, son, that's the last time you're going to be getting away with that. But I've never had glasses, but I bet I would be amazed at how they would change my life, because there's so many things I can't freaking see anymore. It's weird. I use the magnifying glass app on my iPhone all the time, or the functionality. You know, you can stick that in the control screen menu of your iPhone. You guys probably already know all that. A little quick magnifying glass action. Okay, what did we decide? We decided chicken and rice. I'm into that. I'm with you. Readers. Yeah, I should get some readers. And yes. Are you talking to me, or are you having a really good time with other people in the chat? I like that. Yeah, we're all in your cabin. You know what you should do is send me a good, well-framed picture of your cabin wall, like a wall or something, so I can use it as a green screen backdrop, so I can really just be sitting across the room from you. Send me your couch or something. I'll stick myself on your couch and play to you, and we'll virtually be in the same room. Yeah, that's a good idea. Don't forget that one. Now we got some new blood in here. Hey there. What does it say? Mead Fairy, the magnifying app, is my new favorite app. I used to read a vitamin bottle. Are you kidding me? I can't see that. I can't see any. I was like, yeah, anything on the side of a bottle or something, that app is coming out. Maybe I could find the right glasses and they would become my look. You ever think about, like, you know, one thing I think about sometimes, this is a pretty vain thought, so forgive me, but it's late in the show. This is all bonus footage anyways. It's after 2 hours. This is the extra button on the DVD. Extras. But I think about, like, how, especially all my heroes and stuff, and poets and music, for the most part, every single one of them, there's been a few that are more malleable, but if you think about it, most of your idols or heroes or whatever you want to call them, I use lofty terms, poetic license, but whatever you want to call them, there's an iconic image of them. When you think Einstein, you see, bam, that one picture. We all saw the same face. When you think Mark Twain, bam, you think that white suit, that mustache, whatever. When I say Jim Morrison, bam. I mean, he died young, so it's easier when you die young. But at the same time, we all probably saw him in leather pants with the conch thing or whatever. How, like, most icons are iconic in this like singular image of them. Even Bob Dylan, I almost just see the a younger one with the curly. He still looks like that to a certain extent. But sometimes I wonder, the vain part of this is like, what's mine? Because the beard is a whole thing. The beard's a whole thing. But I sort of feel like this is Percy. I feel like Percy right now. I almost feel like Nathan is like the Peter Pan clean sheet, but the problem with Nathan Peter Pan is that Nathan Peter Pan's about to turn 50, and it's annoying. Oh, I see your When a Woman Gwist. I got you. I got you covered. You can breathe. Or maybe you're not repeating that. Are you repeating that? Are you telling me to shut up? Because I trust you. This is bonus footage. What woman? When a woman what? When a woman wants the moon, she takes the man in it. Oh, we changed that line now. It's when a woman wants the moon, she leaves the man in it. Isn't that nice? Were y'all watching 3 nights ago when we fixed To Stop a Train? The last verse has always driven me crazy. But I mean, you got to understand, the next song we play is the Leaving song. So there's that too. But I'm willing to play 2 Leaving songs, but then we're out, then we're gone. So I'm just holding on to you as long as I can right now. I don't just like hearing myself talk. I'm holding on to you. Like I'm falling down a hole and you got me by the hand. As long as I talk. I was talking about the Peter Pan. Well, I was done with that. I was definitely done with that. I just think about that sometimes. Like, if there is an iconic image of Nathan Moore, and you guys know me, so it's different. You can't think that way. But if you step back, hey, Liz, don't like that edit. What edit? What edit are we talking about? I'm intrigued. Oh, you don't like the new verse? Is that what... Did you see that? Hey. Is that what you're saying? No, I'm really intrigued. Oh, what When a Woman edit? Now I really don't know what we're talking about. Is there a When a Woman edit that I don't know about? Well, if I play my cards right and this YouTube show takes off, maybe this will be it. Maybe you're looking at it. This is it, the iconic, indelible Nathan Moore. Oh, okay, that one. Gotcha. I thought you were talking about Stop a Train. Got you. You don't like that? I could see that. There's a lot of people that don't like the When a Woman Wants the Moon, She Takes the Man in It either. That is a little upsetting to some people, and I can understand that interpretation of it, because it sounds like she needs the man to get the moon or something like that, So through some conversations, that other idea popped out, and I've rebelled against it too. But sometimes I come back to it, and I'm like, I think it's pretty cool actually. When a woman wants the moon, she leaves the man in it. When a woman wants the world, she looks away. A woman's smile is like the Mayflower, sailing on April rain. A woman's love is like a lifetime, keeps on going even after it's gone. All I know of time and distance, I learned the day she said so long. And I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring, it was the summer of my fall. Let's see, it sounds to me like she's taking what she wants. Yes, that's the way I meant it. The male psyche is tortured because men can't bleed with the moon. Is that a working theory? Steve, as she would. Lord, if I know. All I know is a woman's body's overflowing, an uncharted ocean to be sure. I laid down beside her and sank drowning on the heaven's floor. A woman's love is overwhelming, it's like a painting of it all. Everything, everything that was or ever will be, just hanging on the wall. And I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring, it was the summer of my fall. A woman needs no explanation. All she needs is love that's true. Sometimes she finds a way you least expect it, man. Deep down inside of you. Well, man, you better duck and cover. Man, you better drop and roll. This is too much time and distance. There's just too much you don't know. I'm telling you, I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring, and I opened the door, I opened the window, she came through the wall. It was the winter of her spring, it was the summer of my fall. You know, Liz, I think you're right. I think you're right. Capo wasn't quite on there right. Had some dead strings on the open chords. This song is a surrender. The woman took the man in the moon, and he surrendered to her. That's how I've always felt this song. Exactly. And I should know better than to try to go back and fix something that was purely arrived as that. On the other hand, to stop a train, I do feel like the rewrite we did the other night was way better. So I don't know what that means. But maybe to stop a train came from the newspaper. So maybe it's not as pure of a source. I don't know. I don't know how any of it works. I do know that I have songs that I wrote in the past that I will not do anymore because there's some bad stuff in them. It's a tough one. It's tough stuff. But that is true. Brisket. Oh, the stop a train. Yeah, that's a long story. I won't get into that. But it was fun because the other night on the show, I started singing that. Someone wanted a train song, so I sang a couple of train songs. Green screen was working great. We were crushing it. I had train footage going behind me, and I was doing Train of Thoughts and anything. And then I started doing the song Stop a Train. And we're really cruising and rolling. And I get to the third verse, and the last line has always driven me crazy. And in a way, the whole third verse sort of drove me crazy. So I stopped the presses, you know. I knew that no talent scouts were watching, so we were fine. And I was like, that's always bothered me. It's always driven me crazy. And so we talked about it for a while, and then it felt like it was just going nowhere. And at one point, though, I said, you know, right when you give up, a lot of times is when it comes. And I thought that was important to talk about. It's interesting how often that happens in so many ways. And then we sure enough, when it came time to say goodnight, I was like, all right, well, good night. Or no, maybe that's not even true. But we were leaving it. We were giving up. And lo and behold, it came. Someone put up a list of rhymes for the word we were talking about in the chat. I read it. I saw the word steer, and the light bulb went off. And it was a fun moment because no matter what, that was what I was trying to share, was the eureka moment of the right line, that when the right line comes and it's really right and you really know it immediately, it's such an amazing feeling. And I was really hoping that would happen. I was like, I want to share that feeling in some way. And Moody, the moment I said the line, he could see the look on my face, and he typed into the chat, that just happened. I'll never forget that moment. So now I'll never sing the song again. When a woman cuts your hair, she ties a little ribbon there, and a little ribbon that she ties, it's invisible to other eyes, but you can always feel it there. When a woman cuts your hair, when a woman calls your name, it never again quite sounds the same. And all through your running years, it rings that way in your ears, and you want to hear it again and again. When a woman When a woman touches you, then there's nothing you can do. That part of you has been told, it's been touched and turned to gold. Even if you didn't want it to, when a woman touches you, woman hides her eyes. Is something deep inside you dies. Gets there like a knife. Apologize, apologize. 'Cause no starvation so denies. 'Cause when a woman, when a woman, when a woman, when a woman It's funny, I hear that this it came really close to happening once with Surprising Mr. Davis. I hear this like Bono style, just woman, like huge over the Surprising Mr. Davis version at the end, it's funny because it almost happened by accident once, and I was like, oh my god, that would be so amazing. But Davis, by the time I discovered this, we only played, now and then. So a year would pass and we'd have a gig and we'd play a show and I'd be like, okay, here it comes. Here it comes this time. This is my moment. And I got so excited to hit that note at the big outro of the Surprising Mr. Davis version that I've still never done it. I've never freaking done it. We got to play again just so I have one more shot at that. But boy, there's no way. We need to do a little run, a little tour. Then I'll do it on like a Tuesday night in Philadelphia or something. That was it. That was it. It happened. Well, you guys are sweet. It's been really fun. I guess our leaving song is going to be Chicken and Rice. But I've really had a wonderful time hanging out with you guys. Complaining about the job. Hanging out by the water cooler with my coworkers, bitching. I'm going to go join the interns in their strike. I've thought about it. They're right. Stage it. I'm very intrigued. Does Stage It really want me to drag my, my 20 viewers over there? I had an idea for Stage It, and I think maybe you guys are already thinking about this too, but I wonder, it's someday maybe you guys can incorporate the old school model of the opening gig, where you open for somebody huge. That's always the gig the young bands want, and I'm sort of a young band here on the internet. Year one of trying to become a digital troubadour. Trying to become the digital troubadour, if I'm being honest. But I don't know, like that would be such a cool thing if you could work that into the model. I could open for Bruce Springsteen or something. Yeah, we'll get Andrew on the street team. It's true. I'm not young. Gosh, it's so true. I'm going to turn 50 this year. That's going to be wild. Come to my party. I think I was just scanning my brain to see if that really means anything to me. I'm sure it'll be a sneak attack. It'll be a shark attack. I see the fin maybe way out, but it looks like it's really far away still. But dun 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 50. That'll be quite an accomplishment. I think I'll be very, very proud of myself. That's how I'll feel. I'll be like 2 inches taller. Be like, man, halfway there, halfway home, mama. $46. That's I'm I'm almost, that seems young to me. Whippersnapper. Yeah, I could see it just getting better and better. Especially, I gotta say, I really am grateful for this show. It makes getting older less afraid, because I really hadn't really thought of this. I mean, I thought of it in some ways, but it just seemed so untenable or attainable or something. And in a way, like, the lockdown was a bit of a blessing to me. And in some ways, I feel a little guilty about that. I remember being really self-conscious at some points of, like, just sort of being so happy and inspired. And when I know that so many people are going through so many terrible things right now, and it's a scary time and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm definitely thankful that this has happened. And I, as a troubadour, to me, it just makes perfect sense. It's not really that much of a stretch to hold down the porch on the internet and be a digital troubadour, and it's just something I can imagine always being there for me as a way to perform and a reason to create. And that's all I've ever really asked for from life, except for we do have to play Carnegie Hall. That dream is the sterno beneath my skillet here in the woods. We are on our way to Carnegie Hall. That's true. Oh, if this is a leaving song, I better get suited up here. We got to go out in style. Blaze of glory. Thank you guys for the kind words. That's sweet. Let's see. Blaze of glory. Blaze of glory. I'm going to try it in this weird key. Why not? Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice on the stove. So nice to be home. Home with the pitter of feet. Pitter of feet. I'm not alone. It's not just me. I'm home. Home. And I ain't ever going out there again. Not onto the road, not into the wind. Gonna stay right here with my family and friends. Hey, we need more wood. We need more wood for the fire. Sure feels good to be whole. Whole. Hole is gone. It's got gummy bear juice in it. Harmonicas are like $50 a piece these days. So I'll just play the other holes. Coast to coast, day to night, it's all good, but there's no place like home. Home. Everybody. And I ain't ever going out there again, not onto the road, not into the wind. Gonna stay right here with my family and friends. Right? Well, look out! That was close. Big warm bed, big warm bed, been letting it go to my head. I'm home, 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 home. Home. And I ain't ever going out there again, not onto the road, not into the wind. Gonna stay right here with my family and friends. That was a good call for a leaving song. Thanks for that request. Thanks for seconding the motion. Now I'm just going to sit here and stare at you awkwardly. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning into the show. Certainly a fiasco. I'm proud of that. Oh, I see what's going on. There have been so many cool innovations here this week. I tell you what, I'm still a little just beside myself. The fact that my acoustic guitar now goes right here, it's a little tight, but I don't have to turn all the way around for it, and I don't have to reach, and it's in front of the green screen. I'm still a little bummed. This will be my task ahead of me now. Oh wait, it's already going? This is See, something weird is going on. That doesn't even make sense. This should not look like this. 2 hours and 45. I'm like 45 minutes over time. What is... why? Oh my God, where am I now? Yeah. Baby steps. Baby steps. Giant leaping baby steps. You guys have a wonderful weekend. It's good to see you. Keep up the good work. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Be silly. Be honest. And always trust your cape. Tonight's poem, I believe, is going to be a lovely rendition of an excerpt of "Oh Captain, My Captain" by Walt Whitman. See you soon.
Oh, Captain, by Walt Whitman.
The applicant.
A smile to remember.
That's not right. I had it. What happened? This is perfect. This is just perfect. Barbara, come in here and cut this thing off for me. Just come in and cut it off. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I like it or not. I just can't tell. Yeah, just come cut it off for me if you would. I don't know. Maybe you'd like it.
Next.
Trevor?
I'm not. That's a workout.
Yeah, you have to. You're really good at it.
Wow. Whoa.
I just want to say, I was like there, and it was no good for me, but I think maybe you like it. Maybe you should come down and try it out. Not for me, no. But maybe you would like it.
Found it.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, by Walt Whitman. Oh, Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every wrack, the prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting, while follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. But oh, heart, oh, the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen, cold and dead. Oh, Captain, my Captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills, for you the bouquets and ribbon wreaths, for you the shores are crowding, for you they call the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Here, Captain, dear father, this arm beneath your head. It is some dream that on the deck you've fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer. His lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm. He has no pulse, no will. The ship is anchored safe and sound.